It's Thursday, 13th of August. I'm headed out for a hike on the loop trails in the Queen Elizabeth II Wildlands Provincial Park on the Ganaraska Trail. Doing this one pretty much by myself, just me and Egbert the adventure duck, hoping for a good overnight, and happy to bring you along on the trip. We're on the Ragged Rapids Loop Trail now, and up on some heights. Quite the drop into the gully below. Here's the puddle that little gully drains. What a beautiful spot. Turns out you have to cross this beaver dam. That's not sketchy at all. A hike like this is great. It's one incredible high point vista after another, but it's also a lot of climbing. A pleasant surprise on this trip is that there are a lot of blackberries in this park, and unfortunately I'm about a week early, so I get the odd one. Most of them aren't ripe yet, but perhaps I'll find a stand or two that have a bunch of ripe ones. Here's a little treat. Quite the beach burl. I feel like things like this rock formation show God's sense of humor. That he just kind of stick this out here in the middle of nowhere. Two rocks balancing on each other. Take a break for water and a snack. Nice little spot here in the tops of the trees, and I can hear Ragged Rapids in the distance. Here's the bottom end of Ragged Rapids that we've been hearing for the last little while through the trees. On the map there's a waypoint that shows the hiker's graveyard, and I think that this is probably it. Well, it's 5:30 in the evening now. I've spent the afternoon getting lost repeatedly in a section of the trail that was poorly marked. I was hoping to get to the campsites via the longer version of the trail, but I'm gonna have to just head for the sites tonight and then decide whether I've got it in me to do all the hiking I wanted to do when I get up tomorrow. So I'll give you a shot of the site when I get there. So theoretically, this is the first campsite on Rainy Lake. Beautiful view, but not a lot of campsite. It's pretty much a cliff. beautiful morning, sun coming up over the campsite. I think this is Rainy Lake Site 3. I'm gonna guess that it's easily accessible by ATV. So this is High Falls, one of the goals of the trip. Glad that I made it this far. Yeah, so just kidding. High Falls is a stair-step falls, and it flows off, drops down quite some distance. So this is the top of Sadoa Mountain. Not exactly the commanding lookout that I had been hoping for, but you can see quite a ways in all directions. So we're back at what they call Black Fly Junction, and not a black fly in sight, but plenty of deer flies and mosquitoes and other unpleasantries. It's about 3:45. I am going to attempt the other side of the loop from where I came before, going the main trail back to Victoria Bridge instead of the side trail to Ragged Rapids. And wish me luck. Well, I'm at just about at the end. Parking area is just up the hill over there, but I'm going to take a dip first and cool off. 8 hours yesterday, solid 10 today.